Welcome to our new video series, Breathe Strong, Steps to Health and Hope, brought to you by Breathe Strong America. I'm Jane Martin, a respiratory therapist, educator, writer, and author. In each of these videos, we'll take a look at one aspect of living with COPD or another chronic lung disease and give you some information or a tip, something you can learn to help you get through your day with less shortness of breath and learn how to control your breathing instead of your breathing controlling you. Today we're going to talk about walking outside safely and effectively. First of all, make sure that before doing any kind of new activity or something that's new to you or something you haven't done in a while, check with your doctor and let them know what you're going to be doing and make sure that that's okay. So we're going to go through just a little bit of a checklist and make sure that you can do it as safely as possible. First of all, make sure that the weather is agreeable and that it's not too cold, not too hot, not too windy, or not too humid. If you take a rescue inhaler, such as like ProAir or CombiVent, which has a rescue component to it, or albuterol, make sure that you check with your doctor if you can take that like 10 minutes ahead of time before you walk and make sure your lungs are as open as possible. Clothing. Make sure you wear clothes that are nice and comfortable and that move with you. Then they're not too tight or nothing that's going to bind your chest and keep you from breathing as well as you can. And nothing that is going to be too hot and sweaty or too heavy or make you be not warm enough. Shoes. Wear shoes that are nice and snug and can be tied up either with Velcro or ties and make sure that they don't fall off. And wear a nice cushy, thirsty sock that will cushion your walk and also soak up any sweat that you might get with your feet. Before leaving, have a little bit of a snack, preferably something with protein like a peanut butter crackers. You don't want to eat a lot and have that stomach full pressing up on your diaphragm. Now, even though we do want you to be hydrated, make sure that you don't drink too much water before you leave because you don't want to be out there in the middle of your walk and feel like you've got to go to the bathroom. When you start out slowly. Now, when we worked in pulmonary rehab, this was something that we really kind of had to work with our patients and hold them back because they were so excited to be there. They knew they were feeling better and they wanted to go fast, but start out slowly. Don't go full out on cold muscles, and your muscles will thank you for it. Let's say that you know that you can walk for 10 minutes at one stretch, and so when you start out, how long are you going to go? Are you going to go 10 minutes and get all the way out there when you've expended all the energy you have? And then what? You don't want to do that. So just say you know you can walk 10 minutes nonstop. Take your watch with you and walk for 5 minutes, then turn around, and then you've got the rest of your energy to safely get back home. Make sure that you take a cell phone and that it is fully charged and that you have service all throughout your walk. So the way you can do that is to take your cell phone in your car, drive your walking route, and make sure that you have enough bars and you have enough connection to call somebody if you do need help on the way. If you walk alone, make sure that there's somebody back home that knows that what you're going to be doing, and if there isn't anybody back home, maybe check with a neighbor or someone that lives right near you and tell them you're going to be outside walking alone, that you have your cell phone, and maybe give them your cell phone number. Tell them what your route is going to be and when you can be expected to be back. And that way, If you run into some kind of problem and you're not able to call them, they know you're out there and they can go find you and they can give you some help. I think that's all I have for now as far as little tips on walking outside safely and effectively, which will help you increase your endurance, your flexibility, your muscle strength, and your balance. Remember, my friends, being diagnosed with COPD or another chronic lung disease is not a death sentence, and you are not alone. Make sure that you find sources for good, solid information that can help you, and see if you can find a support group either online, on your computer, or at home and in person where you get good, solid information and where you feel welcome. Always do your best, because that's all anybody can expect of us, right? And always remember to be kind to yourself. Thanks for watching. I'm Jane Martin with Breathe Strong America. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.